Hello again and welcome back. In this video I will cover in a bit more detail the current status of Nexus of Onslaught and what my plans are for the coming week. I've decided to make Sundays my update day, so I will try to upload a video every Sunday evening detailing the progress of the week and plans to achieve for the coming week. So let's jump in. My timeline, basically the idea for the game was fleshed out on the 20th of March, which means it's been about 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks. Now, I've got a full-time job and a family life, so development time is pretty limited to the evenings only, so I'm fairly happy with what I've achieved in these 3 weeks so far. The game I'm actually looking at completing and releasing by end of June. So it leaves the rest of April, May, and then June to polish it. I think that's pretty achievable. It might even be sooner than that, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll start first by introducing each character, going through the movesets that I currently have for them, and what I kind of envision to be the playstyle for each of them. This will probably change a lot over the time of development of the game, but yeah, let's jump in. So the first character is Ginjiro. I see him as basically your boilerplate kind of character. He's also the only one that walks, which means he can be slow on the battlefield, but he does have a run. Each character has 3 attacks, which you can chain into a combo. So all of the characters have that, but the timing for each will be slightly different. That'll have to be balanced as I develop the game and see how it works out. But for now, all of their timings are pretty close to each other. I'm basically using let me show the animation to basically have notification states to define when there is a zone where if you press attack again inside that zone, you chain into the next combo. I still have to see if it'll be a problem to have all my notification states close together, but we'll see as it goes along. So Ginjiro's attacks that he has, he can walk, run, then there's the combo attack. He can also throw. He can defend. So the defend will be if you hold it, you basically block all incoming from the front, but I might link that to some kind of meter to prevent you from just holding this. And there is a zone that if you block just before an attack hits you, it staggers the opponent, like that. So it gives you, well, there we go, just blocking. It gives you a chance to retaliate. And that's basically all he has. Boilerplate, run, jump, attack and melee and block. Haruki, on the other hand, he's slightly faster. He's got also the combo. He can also throw. Additionally, he has a dash. Dash will go through enemies for now, I think. I'll still have to decide what I do with the dash though. He additionally has a strong attack. So if we get a new enemy here, I think I actually okay, there, it needs to be close. I still need to tweak that a bit. But yeah, that's what he has. Attack, throw. He does not have a block. He has the super attack and dash. So he's pretty versatile. Hotaru. Well, I should actually mention Ginjiro means silver second sun, basically because of his hair. Some people might find that funny because my hair is that color. Haruki is spring tree. He just looks like a guy that will be like spring and lay in a field somewhere doing nothing. Hotaru is firefly. He looks like he should be faster than this. I'll still decide, but he also has the attacks. His combo is slightly more difficult to get going, specifically because his second attack, the animation is very quick, so you'll have to be quick to get the third one in. He's also got to throw a defend as well and a super attack. So he's probably the most versatile out of all the characters, and he can jump. Guren, he's going to be like a tanky kind of character. He's very limited. He's got his combo. He can't throw, he can't jump, he can't block, and he has a super. Now the super attack will be a state that he goes into. So if you activate it, the sword is now flamed and he'll do some extra flame damage. That's basically all for him, but I'm still thinking about what would be special about him. I might consider that his attacks deflect incoming projectiles, but yeah, I'll have to see as I develop more enemies how he fits in. Kage, which is shadow. I actually think I didn't mention Guren means, or Guren means crimson lotus. It's often associated with hellish flames, which kind of suits his flame attacks and the way he looks. Kage is shadow. This one will be quite fast. The challenge with her or him, whatever you think it will be, is the attacks are very close to the character's body, although it's much easier to execute the combo. No ranged attack, no block, but a super attack. I'll have to make this maybe much more special, that it jumps further, but for now it's just, see, it has to be pretty close, and if you miss it, it sucks. The super attack is pretty nice to do, but I'll have to do that a lot. Puro, that's a play on Pooh, as in Winnie the Pooh. Pretty slow character. I'm toying with the idea of having this character impervious to ranged attacks. They just bounce off him. His attack is quite nice and ranged. He does not have a ranged attack. It does not have a block, but he does have a super attack as well. And he can jump. I might tweak this jump to be slightly lower. I'll still see how that figures out. Ryūji, which is Dragon Second Son. I just thought his sword looks a bit like the end tip of a dragon's tail. It's very bleachy as well, for those who know Bleach. But he's one of the more limited characters. He's got a very nice combo. And what I have done with the hitboxes is, on the second attack, the sword is on both sides of him. The slice on the right for this one, and the sword is on the left. So I actually made the hitbox on both sides. So if you are surrounded, you can hit someone that's behind you. And he's pretty fast and with his attacks. He has no ranged, he has no block, and he has no super. So it's pretty much just the attacks he has. I'll have to see what to do with him. I do think what I want to do is have some kind of meter build up and if you reach, or if that meter's full, then you can slow down time maybe with him. Sumire, that means violet because of her hair. Pretty nice attack range. She does have a throw, no block and no super, and a jump. So also pretty limited and a standard character. I have no ideas for her as of yet. So that's something to think about as I develop. And lastly, Toshiro, which means talented warrior. Similarly, is a limited character, can jump, and just the normal melee attacks, nothing else. So I'll have to do something special with him as well. So those are all the characters. What I do think I want to achieve in the next week, some of the movements are pretty rudimentary in how they're implemented. I think I want to smooth it out, and I'd like to finalize combo timings and character feel for each one. If I can get that at least done this week, I'll be happy. Some other things which I think still will happen. Let me see if this does. Range attacks. This is wonderful. So, hey, maybe I can use this. Oh. Well, there you go. There's another feature. And who knows? Maybe I'll make this a feature. Oh god. Oh, wonderful. That guy's dead. Love it. So yeah, still pretty buggy. I might look at fixing at least the range attacks that don't go anywhere. Super attacks I know are also not working exactly as I planned, with specifically with the hitboxes. So if I execute it, there's a double hit, and then it's pretty obvious with this one who's slow. I think I didn't mention Puro has a dash as well, but this, well, that worked well. But the hitboxes do need a bit of love and tender care, because you can get not stuck in a character, but they start juggling around for position. And I do like the idea of having knockback. I think I already implemented it on his super attack. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bit of a knockback. I'd like to do that on the normal attacks as well. And then maybe add health bars. So fix out the movement, finalize character feel and combo timings, ensure super attacks work well, knockback and health bars. Sounds like a lot, but it's actually more tweaking than anything else. And then maybe as a bonus I'll sort this nonsense out. So yeah, that's me for today. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.